Return to the scene of the scene. Joss Whedon is one of those people who either you've never heard of him at all or you just love him and you think he's the greatest. Creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, also Firefly, Angels, Serenity, Dollhouse. This year with some collaborators, he decided to make a musical, not for television, not for the movies, which are where he usually works, but for the internet. And made this musical called Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Blog. Dr. Horrible, the idea, the premise is he's a wannabe supervillain, and this musical is his video blog.
Emails. Too Sly for You writes, "Hey, genius. Wow, sarcasm. That's original. Where are the gold bars you were supposed to pull out of that bank vault with your transmatter ray? Obviously it failed, or it would be in the papers." Well, no, they're not gonna say anything in the press, but behold, transported from there to here. The molecules tend to shift during the transmatter event.
So anyway, so he's kind of a hapless sort of wannabe supervillain, and in the beginning of the musical, he explains that he's perfected this new invention to rule the world. And our lighting guy, Paul Miller, I just want to cue you. Okay, so Paul, I'm going to point, and then I want you to do that special lighting thing you prepared. So when I say the name of the special weapon, you ready, Paul? Okay, here we go. Now, a freeze ray. Okay, you can turn that off. I think that's all we're going to do with that. Really, like in most broadcasting, you don't get to use the phrase "freeze ray" very often. So anyway, so in this, I'll play you another little clip. Basically, Dr. Horrible, he played, of course, by Neil Patrick Harris. He goes through another email or two, including one from a guy claiming to be his nemesis, to which Dr. Horrible replies, "Dude, you are not my nemesis." Who hasn't gotten an email like that? And then Dr. Horrible comes to this email.
Here's one from Dead Not Sleeping. Long-time watcher, first-time writing, blah, 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 blah. You always say in your blog that you will show her the way, show her you are a true villain. Who is her, and does she even know that you're...
Laundry day, see you there, under things, tumbling. Wanna say, love your hair, here I go, mumbling. With my freeze ray, I will stop the world. With my freeze ray, I will find the time to find the words to tell you how you make me feel. What's the phrase? Like a fool, kinda sick, special needs. Anyways, with my freeze ray, I will stop the pain. It's not a death ray or an ice beam, that's all Johnny Snow. I just think you need time to know that I'm the guy to make it real. The feelings you don't dare to feel, I'll bend the world to our will, and we'll make time stand still.
Dr. Horrible. So anyway, they did this on the internet, and it was a crazy, huge sensation. 200,000 people an hour tried to download it on the first day. It won a People's Choice Award for Favorite Online Sensation, which I think is a really funny category. This year, it's been one of the top 25 best-selling movies and TV shows at Amazon.com. And so, like, big sensation, right? So they decided, let's put out a DVD. Of course, that would mean that they would have to return to the scene of their own work and do a DVD commentary. And so in an incredibly macho move, they decided, okay, well, we have this musical we made. They would also do the DVD commentary as a musical. So the commentary itself also rhymes, it's set to music. It both comments on and critiques the conventions of a DVD commentary while synchronously existing with the movie. So it included this song where Joss Whedon got to express, as a filmmaker, what it feels like, what it means to do a DVD commentary and have to return to his own work and talk about that work as part of his job. And he has agreed to play that song for us here today. Before we booked him for the show, he actually never had played in front of an audience larger than 9 people. He actually taught himself piano to write musicals like this a couple years ago. He never had performed on a stage. He'll be accompanied, he wanted an actual professional musician with him just for backup, so he'll be accompanied on guitar by Matt Clark, who's a longtime Chicago musician in a lot of bands, most recently White Light. Please welcome, in his very brave musical theatrical debut, filmmaking legend, Mr. Joss Whedon.
Caveman painted on a cave. It was a bison, was a fave. The other cave people would rave. They didn't ask why. Why paint a bison if it's dead? When did you choose the color red? What was the process in your head? He told their story. What came before he didn't show. We're not supposed to. And Homer's Odyssey was swell. A bunch of guys that went through hell. He told the tale but didn't tell the audience why. He didn't say, here's what it means, and here's a few deleted scenes. Charybdis tested well with teens. He's not the story. He's just a door we open if our lives need lifting. But now we pick it apart, open it up to find the tick, tick, tick of a heart. A heart broken. It's broken by the endless loads of making ofs and mobisodes, the tie-ins, prequels, games, and codes. The audience buys, the narrative dies, stretched and torn. Hey, spoiler warning, we're gonna pick it apart, open it up to find the tick, tick, tick of a heart. A heart broken down. Do you really need to know? Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Oh no, let it go. Oh no, no, the crowd won't rest till he explains. Like zombies clawing for his brains, or anything that infotains and that maintains my fame. My fame, my precious quasi-fame. What am I doing? There's people watching. I sang some things I didn't mean. I think this commentary is keen, so let's return now to the scene. I'll tell the story. This song itself was hard to write. I cut the bridge to keep it tight. It's kind of slow and doesn't quite advance the story. It's really boring, that's all done. Get on the fun train. We're gonna pick it apart, open it up to find the tick, tick, tick of a heart. We're gonna a stick and find the tick, tick, tick of a heart. A heart on sale now.
Mr. Joss Whedon on vocals and piano, Matt Clark on guitar. Matt, by the way, is now a law student at Washington University in St. Louis and is skipping out of finals to be here. Good luck to him.